Alright guys, it's showtime. Tomorrow begins. My diet is going to be beginning next week. It was originally planned for May 5th, which is Monday, which is tomorrow. Well, I guess technically it's today because it's 1 a.m. But my coach was working on my diet and cardio plan and everything this weekend, so he texted me, or emailed me rather, and let me know that he got that all taken care of. He's sending it to me, so I'll probably be beginning. I'll ask him whether he wants me to start the Thursday, which is probably the day I'm going to get it, or on the following Monday. I would assume probably Thursday, but he might have me start Monday. For time's sake, he would do Thursday, but for more accuracy with measuring weigh-ins and shit like that, he's probably going to go by Monday. So, I finally developed my new workout routine. As I said, I was thinking what I wanted to do, and I spoke with my training partners sometimes. We've been training a little more frequently lately. Frank, I've mentioned his channel like a million times. FM Vegan Fitness, for you guys that don't know. Plant fueled. So, I'm proud of him. He's come a long way. But what we came up with was we were doing the Lane Norton routine. Then we changed it to a Lane Norton, the power upper, power lower, and then like a legs push pull kind of deal. Then we were talking about we both want to change up our routine. So what I came up with was I want to have a more emphasis on chest and back. So in an attempt to kind of bring out those details, get a little bit more control, and also get some more hypertrophy, relatively speaking. So what we came up with was he wants to do the original Lane Norton routine. So I was like, alright, I don't really like the back and shoulders. For those of you that don't know, it goes power upper, power lower, off. Power meaning 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Or 3 sets of 3 to 5, I think it might be. And then it's chest and Jesus Christ. Chest and arms, then it's legs, and then it's back and shoulders, and then it's off. But I hate training back and shoulders together. I don't know why. I used to love it, but now I really hate it. So what I came up with to suit my needs, personally, he's going to be doing the original routine with a little bit of tweaks for the exercises, but I'm going to keep most of the exercises the same. But what I'm going to be doing is, and I'm going to be doing videos elaborating on my workouts, so if you guys happen to care, you could drop a comment, but just know there will be videos coming up. Especially with this new camera, I like the quality in the gym. It's a lot better, whereas the other camera kind of sucked quality-wise. So, Monday is still power upper body day, but what I did was I changed it so there's an emphasis on back and chest. So, I'm still doing the same things, the weighted pull-ups. Not doing standing overhead press for a while. Probably until my prep is over, so it's just beginning, so there you go. Still the heavy bench, heavy rows, all the things I was doing before, months back, except towards the end of the workout, I don't know if I want to include it more in the middle, I'm thinking towards the end is going to be hypertrophy for chest and for back. I have all the workouts, all the sets and reps that I want to do over there on the ground, sitting there. But I'm not going to go into huge detail because I don't want this video to be like a 20-minute video. I know I personally like really long videos, but I know a lot of people don't have time. I like to watch videos when I'm like eating or going to bed or something like that. So, I just assume everybody else likes what I like, but I guess that's not always the case. So, power upper body day is going to be Monday with an emphasis on chest and back. Tuesday, power lower body day, same thing as before, deadlift based, with the Wendler 531 progression that I was doing, for quite a while, hopefully I can get my strength back up. We're going to start from scratch, basically. We're going to be seeing progressions. So, Wednesday is off, same as before. I like to have Wednesdays off. I don't like to train, more than 3 days in a week in a row. It gets kind of tough, so Wednesday's off. Thursday is back in triceps with rear delts. Why did I go with this? Kind of antagonistic muscles. back is a pulling movement, triceps are a pushing movement. Technically, there are no such thing as pushing movements. That's what we learned in anatomy and physiology. But I chose this because it's a more Dorian Yates style approach and split, if you will, because I had, if you guys remember in one of my old videos, I had that sheet with a bunch of splits that my health teacher, the one who helps me with posing and shit, he gave me, because he actually met and trained with Dorian Yates for a little while there. I don't know where, I think it was in Virginia for some reason, and he gave him a bunch of workouts, and he said this was the strongest he was on. It was when he was on the split. Granted, it was a 4-day split, not a 5-day split. So I took some of the splits from the muscle groupings, and went with it with this, because I hate training back and shoulders, so I was thinking, what could I train with back? I don't really like back and biceps too much. I kind of want to hit biceps twice, even though it's indirectly hitting. It's still hitting it. So back and triceps with rear delts. Okay. The back and rear delts thing I kind of got from Mark Lobliner, so shout out to you, man. And Friday is legs, which is more hamstring based, similar to before. And this is the squat day. So we have a deadlift day earlier on in the week and a squat day later on in the week. Okay. And finally, Saturday is chest, shoulders, and biceps. A little bit more of a lengthy workout, but we'll see how this goes. I'm really excited for this new routine, and obviously Sunday's off. I'm extremely excited to start this new routine to begin my prep. I guess technically this isn't episode 2. This isn't even episode 1. This is really episode -2. But I'm counting it as episode 2 because, comeback series, it's a shit. So someone texted me today, and she's upset because, like, her brother's dog died, and it was, like, their family dog for, like, I don't know, it was only 3 years old, and it got me thinking, death doesn't even really scare me, because I know, like, everyone dies. There's no avoiding that, and it's, like, people get really upset about it, but it's inevitable, and maybe I'm fucked up in the way I'm thinking, but, like, it doesn't really scare me, and it's like, I've been kind of, like, desensitized. Granted, movies are movies, they're not real, but, like, you see it in movies, and everybody always talks about, like, their family dying, like, grandparents, which you can prepare yourself for that, You could prepare yourself for people who are elderly to pass away, because, they're more than likely going to pass away before your parents. But when someone just drops out of nowhere at, like, a younger age, like, say your parents or, like, a brother or a sister, that's when it's, like, really shocking. And I know I would be upset when my grandparents pass away, but the fact of the matter is, everyone has their day. And once you come to grips with that, then you will see, there's nothing to be scared of. Because, one way or another it's going to happen. So, there's no point living in fear that you're going to pass away or that something's going to happen to you, and it's like, it's not that serious. And I was just thinking, because, this person texted me, and they were upset because their dog passed away, and I was like, holy shit, am I, like, not human? Because I don't feel that way. Like, my dog passed away when I was, like, 12. Yeah, I cried. But, when you're a kid, you cry about everything. At least I did, because I was a little bitch. The mama's boy. Still am. But, I cried for, like, a day. Like, an hour, actually, that day. No, I was fine. They put down my other dog when I was 14. I didn't really feel anything. I love my dogs. It's not like I didn't like them. But, it had to be done. My dog had to be put down. He was getting rough. He was a really big dog, and he just, he was like 4'11". He was huge. He was a Rottweiler retriever.
And yeah, we had to put him down, and it didn't really faze me much. And it's like, I don't know. It's not like I don't have feelings for things, but just death, it just seems like part of life. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. Just a thought, getting in the zone. I'm gonna go fuck some shit up right now.
I mean, water was up at the handle, so I'm still able to back out. I gotta check the Friday will be. We've actually got to do one Friday night. Yeah.